One of the biggest complaints that my clients come to me with is all of the cords that they have to manage. There's so many different cords, so many cords that need to be plugged into different areas. How do you manage them all? Well, I'm here to give you some tips and tricks for easy cord maintenance. The first thing you want to do when you're going through your cords is sort them out. If you have more than one cord of the same thing, then it's probably okay that you can get rid of them. You really only need to keep one backup on hand just in case you need an extra cord. As you're organizing the cords that are attached to electronic devices, first you want to make sure that it is okay that you unplug everything. You don't want to lose any important information if you're unplugging things such as a server. As you're plugging them in, you want to go ahead and wrap the cords. That way you don't have any cords that are hanging, dangling down. That also makes it a safety hazard. People could trip on those cords. Things that you can use to tie those once you wrap them can either be something such as these great Velcro ties that simply come in a roll. You peel them off and then they wrap around the cord to keep them together. Or you can use a rubber band. The thing about the rubber bands is they tend to disintegrate after a certain length of time, so it's not a good long-term solution, but a great short-term solution for keeping cords wrapped up. The other thing that you can also find at your local office supply store are tags for the cords. So you can actually apply a label to the end that's going in the outlet, and you can label that TV or radio, and that way if you ever need to unplug something, and you don't have to go ahead and trace the cord all the way up because you're going to know which cord belongs to which device. Now, when you're dealing with just your extra cords, your backup cords and adapters, you want to go ahead and wrap those as well. Things such as headphones, earbuds that we often see now can often just be wrapped around themselves and threaded through, so you don't really need any sort of device to keep the cords together. But when you're dealing with longer cords, HDMI cords, phone cords, things like that, it's great to either again use the bread ties, or if you can use a Velcro or cord wrap or even a zip tie. Those are great too to keep things condensed and together. Sometimes when you're dealing with cords such as laptop cords, they often come with a tie attached to it, which is great. Please utilize this. If you're not utilizing it, then you're just adding to the clutter in your house. Wrap it around, and you have great storage. Now, once you're done with wrapping all these cords, it's great to put them all in a container if you're not currently using them on anything. Same thing with these adapters. I've actually labeled the fronts of these adapters so you know which device they go to. They also sell cord wraps that you can get at your office supply store. These are great when you're trying to manage a lot of cords in one place. That way they can all be threaded through one of these wraps, and then you don't have a bunch of cords floating around everywhere. These can just be wrapped around, sealed up, and then you're good to go. And those are my tips and tricks for managing the cords in your house or home or office.